Whenever Donald Trump decides he doesn't want to commit to something, whenever he wants to punt on a question about something within his control, he always says the same thing.
We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So we'll see what happens. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. See what happens. We'll see what happens. So we'll see what happens. We're going to see what happens, but we'll see. But we'll see. The end result is we'll see.
We'll see what happens. This week, Donald Trump added the fate of House Speaker Mike Johnson to the list of things where he'll just wait and see what happens.
Johnson, are you going to protect Speaker Johnson?
Well, we'll see what happens with that. I think he's very good.
Did he brief you on his plan to do 4 separate foreign aid bills?
Mike Johnson is in trouble. Right now, the Speaker of the House appears to be moving forward with a plan to allow a standalone vote on aid to Ukraine, which has made House conservatives absolutely furious. Some of them are ready to kick Mike Johnson out of the job the same way they ousted Speaker Kevin McCarthy just 6 months ago. And Mike Johnson is running out of options to save himself. At the beginning of the day, as in today, there were rumblings that Johnson might try to change House rules in order to make it harder for conservatives to oust him. That proposal, unsurprisingly, outraged conservatives who confronted the Speaker on the House floor. CNN reports that Johnson was essentially pinned against the back wall of the House floor with members on all sides of him, with the Speaker constantly pivoting his head as he responded to members speaking to him. Sounds hectic. If that congressional bullying circle wasn't sufficient to get Johnson in line, conservative members also put together a team to monitor the House floor to make sure that neither Johnson or his allies introduced a measure to change the rules on them. And they called themselves the Floor Action Response Team. F-A-R-T. FART. Yes, that is really what they call themselves. FART. But you had to take them seriously, even though they call themselves FART. Because all day long, these conservatives were telling any reporter who would listen that they were not happy with Speaker Johnson and that they would not abide any changes to these rules.
Our goal is to avoid a motion to vacate, but we are not going to surrender that accountability tool, particularly in a time when we're seeing America's interests subjugated to foreign interests abroad.
He's serving Ukraine first and America last.
You have our own border that's open, and yet the funding would actually be going to securing Ukraine border beforehand, which is simply not acceptable.
By the end of the day, Mike Johnson caved to the FART caucus. In a statement on X, he announced that he would not change the rules for ousting a speaker, a.k.a. himself, saying we will continue to govern under the existing rules. So Speaker Mike Johnson has zero protection right now. He cannot change the rules to stop conservative members from kicking him out of office. And the only person who can protect him here, Donald Trump, appears to be completely indifferent to Johnson's fate. That is what it means to be a Republican these days. Give Donald Trump your undying loyalty, knowing that Trump may throw you under the bus whenever it suits him. Got to just wait and see what happens.
Hey everyone, MSNBC has a new and improved app. You'll get real-time alerts and analysis, live blogs, in-depth essays, video highlights, and the best 2024 election coverage. Download the new MSNBC app. Here's how to do it. You tap on the App Store on your phone. You hit search on the bottom right corner. You type in MSNBC. You click on the MSNBC app. You click on Get or the cloud icon and enjoy it.